Okay, so they're giving us a parabola and they want us to find this green shaded area. At least they want us to set up the integral to find that. How would we do it? Well, it's going to be the integral from 1 to something. You can see the answer right there is 2.24. From 1 to 2.24. How'd they find that? Under this curve is 10 minus 2x squared, so that goes there. So the only mystery is how did they find that 2.24? Well, think about that point. That's where the function 10 minus 2x squared equals 0, right? Because it's at a height of 0 there. It's where this function equals 0. So I got to solve that. How do you solve that? Bump this over. 10 is positive 2x squared. Divide by 2. Boom. X squared is 5. And then root it. Root it. When you put a roof on the house, up and down the ladder. So then we get x is plus or minus the square root of 5. So this is plus the square root of 5. You can check it on Desmos, and you can just put in square root of 5 there. That's where it hits. And what's the other one? The other one is where it hits over here. That's at minus root 5, but we don't really care about that one. So plus square root of 5. So we found the x value where this function hits at a height of 0, where that function's at a height of 0. We found the x value. So then the integral for this green shaded area would go from 1 to there, square root of 5, or you can put in two decimals, of that function, because that's what's underneath this function. So we're just setting up the integral. Oh, no, I'm sorry. And now we're going to evaluate it. My mistake. I got to read to the bottom. Now let's get that actual answer. Okay. So how do we get that actual answer? So now we're going to do the integral from 1, and I'm just going to do root 5 instead of 2.24 of 10 minus 2x squared dx. Let's find that green shaded area right here by doing this integral. Okay, so how do we do that? Well, an integral means an antiderivative. So you got to do the what's the antiderivative of that? 10x. What's the antiderivative of that? Remember, you add 1 to the power. So it become third power, and then divide by that 3. Then we're going to evaluate that. Let me change the color. Between 1 and root 5. So that means I'm going to plug in root 5 there and there. So what am I going to get? I'm going to get 10 root 5 minus 2/3 root 5 cubed. And then minus. And now I'm going to plug in the 1. Boom, boom. 10 times 1 minus 2/3. 1 cubed. All right, time for Desmos. Let's go see it. 10 root 5. So parentheses, 10 root 5. What else we got? Oh, it's making me wait for a second here. Okay. Um, 10 root 5. What was the other one? I don't remember. Gonna have to wait for this thing to finish its little part there. There we go. Okay. So it was 10 root 5 minus 2/3 root 5 cubed. Minus 2/3 root 5 cubed. Minus 2/3 root 5 cube. Now you might say, hey, that cube was on the outside. It actually doesn't matter. You can put the cube inside or outside. It's all the same thing. Whoops, don't do that. I want to go there. Parenthesis minus parenthesis. That's 2/3 root 5 cubed. Minus, okay, 10. So this part I can see. This is 10 times 1 is 10. 1 to the third is 1. 10 minus 2/3. Let's go 10 minus 2/3. Minus 10 minus 2/3. There we go. 5.5737. 5.5737. 5.5737. Is that what they got? Yeah, that's rounded it to two places. And so there we go.